So I do what is called quantum healing hypnosis technique. It's QHHT, diving into the quantum because that's the field where anything is possible. And the people who believe that and are ready to be healed will be healed. So our sessions are meant to be one and done. It's not something that you would have to keep coming back to because we're able to dive in, get to the root cause of the situation that's whatever's happening emotionally or physically with an individual and get down and get to the root of it and heal it.
Wow, that's awesome. So you were telling me sometimes your sessions can last up to 6 hours?
Yes, definitely.
Oh my goodness,
It's
that's
an
amazing.
all-day experience. So kind of the format of how it plays out when the client arrives, I do an interview, basically, asking the client about the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that's ever happened to them in their life. And people are like, where do I even begin? And it's like, well, I guess your very first memory, because so much is formed by the age of 8 in our personality and the way we think and all of that. So a lot of times people will come in with the attitude of, woe is me, or this happened to me. And when we get to the root cause of it, they're now thinking this was all for me. So in that interview, going through all of those different things that have happened to people, they not only realize it as well, but it's like just, people don't have the opportunity to talk about themselves for 2 to 4 hours. I mean, there's, regular counseling appointments, but 45 minutes, we'll see you next week. And again, this is meant to be one and done. Let's get to the cause of it, figure it out, and heal it so they can move forward in the best way that they can in their life. So that interview takes, just depending upon all of the things that have happened, both emotionally and physically, and the accidents. As we all know, there are no such things as accidents. It's what the body is trying to tell you, like, hey, pay attention to me, with that red flag waving, like, hello, because whatever is happening emotionally will come out physically. So it's very, very interesting. So after that interview portion, then we go into the hypnosis part, and that'll last about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And the first hour is going into a past life regression. And not all people believe in past lives, so we would call it a story. But it's going down into that theta state of trance where we can access a person's consciousness. And so that's where the records of all times are held. And so that's pretty cool, getting into that theta state. And then the second hour of the hypnosis is doing a body scan. And it's their higher self going in and scanning the body to see whatever is going on. And if it's appropriate, it will be healed simultaneously right there.
Wow.
So cool. I have the best job in the world, being able to observe and help and ask the right questions to get everything done.
Some people might be listening to this and just really kind of went right over their head, or we completely just lost them when we start talking about this. But when we talk about quantum physics, these are things that are beyond our visual, our tactile, our touch. There was a study done in, I forget which university, I think it was Berkeley.
Okay.
And they had a very complicated jigsaw puzzle, and they had a team, 3 groups of people that were going to be timed putting this puzzle together. But they didn't do it at the same time. So they're on the same campus, spread out by like a mile apiece.
Okay.
And so the first group did it in 8 hours. The second group accomplished it in 6, and the third group accomplished it in 3.
Wow.
And it's because all of their energy and all of their minds trying to solve that puzzle in that same area the information was already there. And the second group got to tap into the first group's information faster and more efficiently, knowing nothing about the puzzle, never seeing it, never having anything to do with it. And the third group had the information from all the other people that were there doing that exact same thing.
Beautiful.
And were able to tap into that even faster. So there's so much evidence that proves the unseen, the things that we don't know, and how if you are present enough to tap into that, there's amazing things that I guess that the Spirit will do through you, that God would just download right into you. And now all of a sudden you have abilities, you have skills and things. I think of what was it, The Matrix?
Right,
they would just download abilities.
Exactly.
And so all that information is definitely out there. I don't think there's any new thoughts now that we are having as humans that haven't already been thought before.
Yeah.
Maybe not the actions behind the thoughts, which we have a lot more people now to do a lot more actions and more technology and tools at our disposal to actually be more creative, and tap into all of this. But we're hearing so many things in the healing world of this quantum physics, quantum energy, quantum nutraceuticals. I mean, just all sorts of different things that are tapping into that quantum level, which is just a little bit beyond our understanding, but we're connected to it, every cell of our being.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.